Topeka Police, Topeka Fire, American Medical Response Ambulance, all on scene here at the Lone Smart Business, 3740 Southwest Topeka Boulevard at about 1:25 p.m. on Tuesday, where two people reported assaulted here in this building. We don't have any details on the extent of injuries. We did hear reports that one person, a female, was lying in a pool of blood, but another man was unable to get up. It was also injured here, but we haven't gotten confirmation on that. We're hoping we can speak to a Topeka police officer here shortly. There's a homeless camp just back behind here, behind these woods on the east side of Topeka Boulevard here in the 3700 block, and officers have made their way back in there and have made contact with at least one person, we're told. But again, right now we are awaiting any confirmation as to exactly the extent of injuries here. We do see two AMR ambulances. They've been here for quite some time, and again, we had reports of two people, a man and a woman, who had been injured here in this business. It's a cash loan place, as you can see here. Cash loans, Lone Smart, 3740 Southwest Topeka Boulevard. And you can see where we're at here in the 3700 block of Topeka Boulevard here, just to give you a little bird's eye view of where we are. So we don't have any details right now on the extent of injuries. We will try to get that for you just as quickly as we can. We'll just stay here for a short time. Again, we are out here in South Topeka, where there's been a reported assault of two people here. A man and a woman, we were told, were assaulted and injured in that assault, requiring medical treatment here. As you see two AMR ambulances on duty, you still see the Topeka Fire Department here, and the Topeka Police Department's also here. And again, right back here to the east of this location, there's a homeless camp back here. And officers were called out here to this same location about a week ago, early in the morning, where a man reported to authorities that he had been struck with a machete. Officers then on that instance said he was not struck with a machete, more like a wooden object, and that gentleman had gone into a business just to the south here, but they found the individuals that might have been involved in that situation right here at Lone Smart. Nobody was arrested in that case. So again, we'll keep it here just for another minute, and we will hopefully have some updates for you on cjonline.com as the day progresses. A little view here of where we are, again, just across the way here from Ed Bozarth. You can tell where we are, South Topeka here, and again, several units still on scene. We'll try to get you some information here real quick. But again, I saw an officer moments ago go into the door here. You might see underneath the Lone Smart sign, there is an entrance. I saw an officer go in there just a few minutes ago, and he has not come out yet. So we hope we can maybe talk to him. If not on our Facebook Live, we'll hope to talk to him. We can get the report to you as soon as possible. Again, we're live out here in South Topeka, just kind of letting you see the sights here of what's going on. Reported assault, two people we were told were injured, a man and a woman, about 1:05 or so this afternoon, and now we're at about 1:30, and you can see the ambulances are still here. So it's Topeka Fire, Topeka Police, they're all still here at this location. So we're waiting to see if we can get some information for you here before we in this Facebook Live. If not, just check cjonline.com later today. Hopefully we'll have some information for you at that time. And now you see an officer going back behind the building here again, as there is this homeless camp just to the east here in the woods behind the building here. There's been a homeless camp back there for quite some time. Like several people making their way out of the woods at this time, and we'll hopefully have some information for you here momentarily. Some Topeka firefighters here providing some assistance. We were also told a small fire had broken out back in there just about the time all this happened. Back in the woods, we were told there'd been a fire back in there. So again, we're waiting to see here if we can get some information. If not, again, just check our website later for more information. As you can see, fire crews here just wrapping things up from back behind here. A couple officers making their way out of the woods, 2 or 3 officers coming back from out of the woods. One gentleman here has been limping, it looks like. So again, we'll hope to get some information for you in the very near future. Here comes a couple of AMR employees pushing a stretcher there. Nobody was on that stretcher from what I could tell. So once again, we'll see what we can find out here momentarily, if we can get word with an officer. There goes the one gentleman who seemed that he was limping, making his way back to the north and maybe back around back into the area where the camp's located. So no shortage of activity out here this afternoon. Right over here again, you see fire, AMR officials. There's some officers back here looking in the back of the ambulance here to my north about the other exit here. This was a filling station at one time, and 1, 2, 3, 4, we got 5 police officers here making their way out. So again, we'll see if we can get word with one of them here momentarily. And if not, again, check cjonline.com as more information on this developing story becomes available. We'll try to confirm all the details that we had, and we'll get this to you just as soon as we possibly can. Reporting from South Topeka, this is Phil Anderson from CJ Online. Again, an assault reported. We have to get that confirmed now. We'll be talking to some officers momentarily. Check with us at cjonline.com, and we'll get that information to you just as soon as we can.